Hey, what's going on, everyone? It is B. Avery here for another episode of Just My Opinion. And this one right here is for Power Book 3, Raising Kanan, Episode 9, titled Loyal to the End. And yes, guys, we are right there almost to the end. This is episode 9, and we are almost right there to episode 10, the season finale, and things are bubbling up. Just want to let you know that this is going to be a brief spoiler recap of episode 9. I'm going to be talking about this episode as if you've already seen it. I'm going to spoil it up, down, left, right, in, and out. So you have been warned. If you haven't seen it, go watch the episode. It's fire. Then come back for all of this spoilery goodness. And again, I want to say this is going to be a brief spoiler recap because today, Sunday, September the 19th, I believe is the correct date, at 2 p.m. CST, I'm going to be going live again for this same episode to break everything down. And it's not just going to be with myself. It's going to be with my guest, Miss Elia Cantu. Here is her YouTube channel as well. She is also on my channel tab. And so me and her are going to break this thing down, up, down, left, right, in and out, all that good stuff. So make sure you tune in for that. But this episode right here, I have to say, is my favorite out of the whole season so far. If you're looking at the thumbnail, if you're seeing the title of this video, I'm saying that Marvin is horrible because the way he is treating his daughter Juke is ridiculous. I mean, and I got to give it to the actress too. She is a phenomenal actress. She's probably one of my favorite out of the whole show so far, just how she's coming through with like all of her performances. I think she's only like 20 years old. And what is her name exactly? Because I want to make sure I do give her some credit. Haley Kilgore, this young sister right here. I mean, she is just turning it up right here. I mean, she is like the best thing of the show. I'll just go ahead and say that right now, that she is my favorite of the show right now. But I was always, she's always been hiding out at Rock's crib, at Kanan's crib, because, hey, I can't do this, I can't do that because my dad, Marvin, snoops around in my room. He's busy. We don't have the best relationship. That's why she has to go change over Kanan and Rock's house. And she hid the tape. And I was kind of like, I wasn't thinking about this the whole time, but kind of in the back of my mind, I was wondering like, okay, what is his reaction going to be if he finds out that his daughter is into girls? They already don't have the best relationship. And as he's watching the tape, I was like, wow, when he was going to go look for some music to play, I was like, he's going to find something. And I didn't think it was the tape. But he found the tape, he popped it in. And initially I was cool with his reaction. He was just kind of surprised. I mean, any parent is going to have some type of reaction when they find out that their child, no matter what orientation they are, is, interested in, same-sex, opposite-sex relationships, love, whatever, And so he looked like he was a little taken back at first, like, oh, okay, well, man, okay, well, okay, yada, 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 but then as soon as he flung the TV, I was like, damn, this is horrible, and I thought that was going to be it. But when Juke came back into the room, initially I thought that she was just going to see her room destroyed. But we got the camera pans around and we got Marvin right there looking just pissed off. And I'm like, damn, this is not going to end well. And I think he calls her like a lesbian F word. And I was just like, that's just messed up, man. That's just horrible, man. Like, I mean, that's just not how you should react. Whether you agree with the lifestyle or don't, man, that is your child. You should still love your child. Even if it's not your child, you should still love a person. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It'd be different if he like walked in on it. You know what I'm saying? Even if it was a heterosexual relationship, no parent wants to walk in on their teenager doing that. But this was horrible, man. And then he crushes the tape. I'm like, that was evil. I was like, whoa. Now, Juke, I understand you upset. And I am not trying to victim blame here at all. I am not. Marvin is 100% wrong. Okay. You're the adult. You are the man, you're the adult, you're the parent. It does not need to go as far as you took it, dude. However, before that happened, before I knew that was going to take place, when Juke spit in his face, I was like, oh, you probably don't want to spit in somebody. That's just, you don't do that. And then, Malcolm, why am I keep saying Malcolm? Marvin slapped her pretty hard, man. And that was painful, man, to watch. And then his evil ass just gonna start stomping on the tip. I'm like, I mean, this girl's life is hard, man, and you just crushed, one of the best things that's possibly happened to her, and this memory that she will. I mean, we saw how she reacted in the last episode when she watched the tape at Nicole's parents' crib, and Marvin, you just gonna stomp the tape out, bro? That was low down, man. That was pretty pathetic. I was like, "Oh, you are despicable, man." I don't know how this relationship will ever mend. I think it is done. And then you almost kill her. Y'all wrestling around, and I don't blame her. She was furious. She was like, "No, hell no." Like I mean, you don't want to, parents and children, the kids, they shouldn't be fighting on either side. But I couldn't blame Juke, man. She was like that acting was coming through. She was, like. Yeah, it was horrible. And she just walked out, and Marvin knew he effed up. He effed up bad, man. He effed up, and I do not see that relationship blossoming at all. I think it was already crap, and I think that bridge is burnt. Like, he really gonna have to come through, apologize a billion times, just beat her any way he can. Don't talk, just shut up and listen. Pay her college tuition, buy her first house, but we already know where she ends up anyway. But yeah, that's pretty bad. But that was one of the standout points in the episode for me. But it started off or whatever. Now, I can't remember if this was a foreshadowed in the previous episode or when I was doing videos with Lamont and he was talking about Unique's car being bulletproof, but that bulletproof came through and saved the day, saved the baby. Marvin, let me even back up further. Lulu's not dead. I didn't think Lulu's gonna die. We got the last episode. Marvin like, help me, and he's in the hospital. Marvin is pissed and beat up. Don't seem like he had that much prep time because he was still, had bruises on him from the car accident. And they do a 360 in the movie parking lot or whatever, can't even go see a movie, and just light the car up. And, that was very impulsive. They didn't really think that through. I mean, I know his car was bulletproof and they sprayed all around, and it was a nice shot scene. And I like how Unique pulled the door when it was circling around and he just was like, covering up his child. And I was like, well, they're good. But Marvin could have been taken out easily because when they was trying to peel off, the bullets was coming. I saw the bullet holes, and when they was driving off, I mean, they could have easily died right there. And so that's just, that's interesting right there. They get out of there though, and then he kills Little Rob. Now, Little Rob had to go because you did snitch, and you snitched on Kanan. Not only that, it was his nephew. You know what I'm saying? So, like, there was no pressure at all put on you, and you just gave it up completely. And so I'm not really mad at Marvin for doing that. However, every time I see people like light cars on fire and stuff when they throw the light, I'm like, man, what you throwing? Like, keep the lighter, or just light the thing and put it back in your pocket and go. Like, I don't know. Like, I guess it just looks cooler to flick it and throw it or whatever. They do it all that for theatrics and dramatic effect. But, and I'm also the type of person, the car I'm driving away with, I'm going to get in that car and pull it off a little bit away from the car that's about to explode, start my car, leave the door open with it running, then go light it. And, like, I'm not going to light the car on fire and then get in, the thing won't crank. And then bam, you're dead. You know what I'm saying? And, you ain't saying nothing because you did. But, I was just kind of thinking that. And let me go ahead and get another nitpick out my way. When Marvin gave Kanan the gun in this episode, I'm just like, the way that Kanan was holding the gun, like his finger wasn't on the trigger, but it was still pointing at Marvin. I'm like, y'all are killing me right now, the way y'all handling these guns. Like, I'm not no expert now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. But I know, I'm just like, Jesus Christ, like, stop it, point it down, please. Y'all are killing me. Y'all are killing me. Y'all are killing me. Now, I want to talk about Howard or whatever. This dude, like 50 Cent came over with the narration when I'm liking it. He usually does it in the beginning and the end of the episodes, but he was kind of sprinkling in the middle here, talking about there's nothing more desperate, there's nothing more dangerous than a desperate man. And I like the makeup that they're doing with Omar Epps with Howard, Detective Howard, because he really looks sickly. He really looks like he's in pain, dying. He's, and like, you got to tell him, Mama, you know, put him in jail, Kanan in jail. And I'm just like, man, you know, the acting is coming through. I remember I wasn't really feeling his acting at first when the season started, but now, you know, I'm liking it even more. Now, I don't know why these dudes thought that they can infiltrate a hospital with these high box haircuts. Like, man, I mean, this is in the times. They're on the 90s, but they just kind of stood out like a sore thumb a little bit to me. And why did they give their transaction in the front of the, like, that was just so blatantly obvious that something was going down. I mean, they just, like, it just didn't look natural at all, but they almost had it. You know, they almost had the hit pulled off, and, you know, that would have been horrible. You know, I was just like, wow, it's, you know, they made us think that Lulu was going to die in the last episode, kind of, sort of. But are they actually going to kill him in this one? But they just revving up for war right now. And I was surprised when Howard popped around the corner, around the curtain with the other two cops. I thought that was pretty cool right there. I also like the scene at the hospital where Marvin and Rock make up. She came to him talking about, I need you. And he was like, I'm a man. And, you know, I understand both sides. I really do. But Marvin really needs to understand, like, bro, you were making bad decisions. You know, I thought that Rock was kind of jumping the gun just a little bit when she did all that. But, you know, I am glad that they were able to make up. You know, they pounded each other talking about family. That was cool. I liked all that. And I really liked that Marvin got to say his piece and get everything off of his chest. I mean, you know, even though they don't get along at all, you know, family is family. And, you know, me and my brother, you know, our relationship isn't the best, but I'll do anything for him. I mean, I'll be there and lightning fast, you know, love him to death, you know. But if you got a sibling out there, you understand. I'm not alone in that right there. Now, we also got Burke stalking Juke, you know, going around asking her a bunch of questions. And we're going to see how that plays out. I kind of like how she went immediately to Rock and kind of told her, like, hey, what the deal is. You know, this cop can't be trusted. And also people that can't be trusted is Tony. And we know that because of the last episode, he was, you know, peeping game at the club. I like that he ended up telling Rock that Rock, you know, I like that Rock was kind of honest with him, because I just didn't necessarily see their relationship going anywhere. I mean, of course, there was some kind of physical attraction. Well, not kind of, it was physical attraction there. You know, they want to get the smashing sessions in and all that. And it seemed like they was having a good time, but I have to be honest with you. I just kept saying to myself, like, Symphony, it just seems like this is unwarranted. These feelings that you are feeling for Rock, like, yeah, opposites attract on occasion sometimes, and you know, you may want to just step out your comfort zone, but it just really didn't seem like there was nothing there, but you know, more physical, you know, friends with benefits type of thing. And Rock let him know. And, you know, she was honest with him and just like, bro, you living in a fair world tale land. And even though she's telling the truth, and I agree with her, she's still being emotional right now because her brother is in the hospital. Now, I did just say emotional. There's nothing wrong with being emotional. I'm emotional sometimes, you know, when I'm making videos or doing lives. So don't jump down my throat because of that. But I'm just saying that's how Raquel was, understandably so, rightfully so. You know, but she didn't have to do him like that. However, I do like that Symphony was like, man, F you. I like that. You know, you know, she already tried to kick it to the curb, and then Kanan had y'all meet at the restaurant, and now she gonna talk to you like this, bro. Don't go back to her. Don't go back. Don't go back. If y'all gonna get it on or whatever, have a relationship, let her come to you and apologize. Don't go back. I like the fact that you know, and she even called you out and like, oh, you had some heart in you. I didn't really think you had it in you. I was like, damn, Rock is cutthroat. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, I would be surprised if she gave us anything less. But I have to say, I do like the Symphony. I do like that he doesn't walk away with a little sad puppy dog face, like, all right, or walk away like, you're going to regret this. You're going to miss me. You know, he was like, F you. I was like, all right, Symphony, you know what I'm saying? You want to like a G. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Rock gonna miss you, man. She gonna miss you and whatever, man. But I was really feeling that right there. I was really feeling that. Now, also something that I was just like, is when Rock was talking to Howard. And Howard was like, hey, I need this, or I'm going to go pick up Kanan and take him to jail. he should have then right there and said that I'm dying and I need the bone marrow, hear the results, whatever. That would have been important or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that I don't think that Rock would have went through with hiring Kanan to kill him. And I just think that's horrible. Marvin is horrible and Rock is horrible too. You're going to tell your son to kill his dad? That's just horrible. And I was just like, man, if they end up doing it, I was like, there's another moment where I don't know if I can continue to watch the show. And then he shot him, and I was like, okay, wow. And then I was like, okay, maybe he's not going to die. And then 50 Cent came over him narrating. And I remember what Rock told him, like, put 2 in the heart, 1 in the head. I'm like, damn, he really going to kill him. Narrating. And I'm just like, oh my God. I was like, I don't want to watch this no more if he kill him. No, don't kill your daddy. This is horrible. And then the shot, but it blanked out. And so I was like, man, do I want to watch the trailer for the next episode? And I did. And Howard is not dead. I don't think he's dead. You know, he's being rushed into the hospital. I paused it. So hopefully Howard is not dead. And hopefully, I don't know, man, but Rock is that's messed up. You know, he had Unique's jacket on, and, you know, that's just, you know, some stuff is just a bit too much. It was a good episode. Howard better not be that bad from his own son. I just know that much. But guys, it was a good entertaining episode. I liked it, as you can see. And I cannot wait to dive in even deeper tonight, or not tonight, but later on this evening, for a Loyal to the End with my guest, Miss Elia Cantu. That's going to be 2 p.m. CST on this YouTube channel. 2 p.m. CST. That's 12 p.m. PST. That is 1 p.m. Mountain. And I forgot the last one. 3 p.m. EST. So come back for all that good stuff when we break it down. But guys, that is just my opinion, and I want to thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. If you like the video, please go ahead and give me the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. Help me reach 35,000 subscribers. But guys, again, I just want to thank you so much thank you so much for tuning in. And before you go, don't forget that my name is Brandon Kithabri, and that's just my opinion. Peace.